What's going on, guys? Wanted to jump on real quick today because the mentor of mine that's online sent me a message. It was kind of a group message to everybody in the group and talked about um, getting stuff done. And I thought this is something that I've done in the past. And you know what? I don't do enough of it. And I thought that sharing it with you today would be helpful for you in the new year, right? We all have a New Year's resolution. So, how do you turn that to do stuff into being done? So, if you ever think about it and think about how to turn that to do list that a lot of us have into that done list, the question that I get a lot from EMS students, EMT students that are looking to be better at EMS is, Jim, what's the number one tip for actually getting stuff done? And by stuff, of course, they mean studying effectively and mastering content, right? And I have a quick little answer for you. But before I do that, guys, take a second, mash that like button for me. Let me know you're watching this. Leave me a quick comment because it really does help the rankings and the algorithms and all that stuff that goes behind in the interwebs, the meta webs, as they might say, right? So, what's the challenge? Well, most people create a to-do list, right, and a task list, and they use a calendar for their appointments. That could be an actually written calendar, it could be the calendar that's on your phone, right? But what they then try to do is they try to do all of the stuff on their to-do list between all their appointments that they have on their calendar, and then they end up overloading themselves, right? So I can tell you from experience that this doesn't really end up leading to things like passing exams or understanding those tough EMS subjects, right? So when you're trying to go and steal little bitty study productivity windows in between your daily activities, guess what? Stuff just doesn't get done, right? Think about it. Look at your to do list or look at the things you want to do one day. Let me know. Am I right or wrong? Does that stuff get done? Here's the thing, most of the time, you're going to find out that you just don't get the items on your to-do list done. And why do you think that is? There's lots of reasons, right? Maybe you're too tired. Maybe it's just too big for the amount of time. The thing you're trying to do is just too long for the amount of time that you have. Maybe you're in a bad mood. Maybe just the stars are on the line today. It doesn't really matter what the reason is. All that matters is that at the end of the day, the week, the month, whatever it is, nothing gets done. And then your to-do list ends up being larger than when you even first started out, right? So, what's the one thing? Luckily, there is one thing that you can change to do and make that to-do list into done. All right? Very simple, guys. Take your to-do list and put each item on your calendar as an appointment. Think about that for a second. That is powerful, okay? Because you say, I'm going to study at 12 o'clock, or I'm going to master this topic or learn more about this topic at 2:30 p.m., right? That becomes an appointment. It's not some list that you're trying to jab in and fit in between all your other appointments, okay? And then once you do that, you make that to-do list and you put each item on your calendar as an appointment, just handle those appointments. That's it. That's a lot of times, that's what I do. I don't do it all the time. But you know what? When my buddy sent me this message in an email, I said, you know what? I am going to start doing this all the time because it just makes so much sense. I end up not doing things because of the fact that I get sidetracked. But if I make an appointment out of it, like I said, you get stuff down. Now, I break things down to tasks. I set each task as an appointment, and then I keep those appointments. I'm telling you, doing that stuff is going to get things done. So let me just wrap it up, guys. Turning that to-do list or that to-do item that you want to get done that day is making it into a done, right? Is simpler than you can think. The biggest secret that I want to share with you is to stop thinking of your to-do list or the things you want to do that day and thinking of your calendar, again, whether it's something you write down on a written calendar, like, or use your calendar on the phone. That's what I do, so I get reminders. Don't think of them as two different things. Meld them together. A to-do list and a calendar working together is going to help you take the actions that you need to take. Now, if you want to turn to do into done, schedule an appointment for yourself right now for that task. Go on your calendar, guys. Give yourself an appointment to go ahead and do, like I just said, set up your to-dos in your calendar. Make that an appointment on your calendar. Then just follow the schedule. You will find that you will get a lot more done. And like I said, that's how I turn a lot of my to-dos into dones. Listen, by the way, guys, if you want to discover another number one method to study and see how you can move that little EMS knowledge needle a little bit, do me a favor. Check out the EMS success course. It's at emsformula.com, and you can start a to-do list for your success on that next exam. Guys, hope that helps a little bit. Hope maybe, I know this is kind of woo-woo, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, 2020 stuff, that you might see out there. But I'm telling you, this is something I get a lot of people that struggle with getting the stuff done, carving out that time to study, carving out that time to do practice tests, carving out that time to figure out what is a certain thing on an EKG, what about sepsis, what about stroke, carving out those moments to really master that topic. And if you follow this quick little tip here today, I think it's going to help you. Do me a favor again, hit that mash that like button. Let me know, hit it. Let me know you like it. Let me know this is helping you a little bit, and put some comments in. If you want something me to cover here, let me know. I'll go ahead and see if I can go ahead and get that content out here to you as well. All right, that's it for me, guys. As always, Jim Hoffman from EMSSEO.com. Stay safe.